Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm actually driving the bus solo today, and I'm hearing a little bit of an echo in my headphones. So I'm gonna just fix that, and then we can continue. There we go. Okay. Now, today we're gonna be talking about Ethereum breaking out. It's just great, man. Like I said yesterday, I was showing everybody, hey, Ethereum was going to break out to above $404, and that's where you should take your trade. And it happened shortly afterwards in the evening. Also, what does that mean? Does that mean that Bitcoin's going to break out as well? And then we're gonna talk about those dollar bugs, man. They just don't get it, man. Oh my God, I can't believe it. We're gonna talk about that a little bit at the end of the show, and then we're gonna go on to the questions and answers in the chat group for Twitch, because you know what? We're only on Twitch today because YouTube's not working very well. So I'm just gonna record this and upload it to YouTube later on. All right, so let's get on to business, which is the TA for today. A lot going on. All right, so the weekly still chugging away. It looks like we're trying to target that $15,200 level. That's where an interesting thing actually. See that how that $15,200 level. I'm going to show you something very, very interesting in a second, right? Do you see it there? Do you see it? How that AB equals CD targets the $15,200 level? Well, watch this. This is one trade that you can do, right? I shared this with my Telegram group, guys. So if you're interested in this trade, you can, if you have to be a Pandora's Wallet subscriber. I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to show you something else. Now, one of the things you can do, right, to trade this, right, is to buy anywhere, right, to below the $12,100 level, right, and stop loss your stop loss to let's see here. It's the 37 dollars, right? So I'm not. You can go a little bit lower, but then your break even, your target would be a 2-to-1 from this area So it's a 12% risk, pretty high, right? So you're going, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do that. But take a look. What's a 2-to-1 here? Take a look. Where does the 2-to-1 land exactly? Yes, that's right. That's right. $15,200. Now, I can tell you that's not a coincidence. That is absolutely not a coincidence. Yeah, it's a very decent trade. There's more ways to skin this in order to to maximize your profits. But clearly, the what's it called, the short trade, which was up here. Remember when we were talking about? Oh my God, I don't know. When we're all the way up here at 12,000, I don't know. This thing doesn't look so good. Well, now that's over because it's already completed, dumped down, touched it, created a new trend line, of course, but it's on its way up. Now, be careful because there's probably going to be one more dump before we go up. This is all about shaking out the weak hands, right? Right at this point in time. And of course, anything can happen, right? I really think that the United States government is going to do one last crazy hurrah to keep the dollar strong, but that will be it. I don't know what they're planning, but they have to be planning something. Especially since gold, the shorts are heavy, and dollar longs are heavy across the board. And yeah, so that is your trade for Bitcoin. It just seems so obvious now, right? You don't have to like. It's nothing's guaranteed, right? Nothing's guaranteed, right? But this is the trade. This is the trade of the century. I think it's ready. It's already set it up for you, right? You could see you could see that. Hey, wait a minute. This AB equals CD lines up. This 2-to-1 risk to reward lines up, and I'm sure if we do some more research, we can find some more things that line up at the $15,200 level. Because that's what the market does, right? They set these things up so that so that they can make profits, right? And they are going to use this to their advantage. So you might as well Okay, going over to Ethereum. What do we do that with Ethereum now that it's broken out? It's still kind of scary, to be buying something that this high. But hey, if we're traders got to trade, and if you want to trade this, right, you have to go down to the shorter time frame. There is no other option, and you have to take W's, right? If you took this W breakout, right, you're good. Look for another one. It's probably going to be another one. There's little tiny ones here on the 15-minute, but then they're pretty clear on the 5-minute. That's all you got. That's all you have, right? Is it taking W's, and then when you take a W, this is how you play it, right? So, for example, if you were to take the breakout W here, right? Oh, that's a short. Let's just say you're taking a breakout W at the top of this that wick. Your stop loss will be all the way at the bottom of that wick. That's how you know where your stop loss is. You can see it's like 1 or 2%, and then of course you have to do a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio to this to see where this thing's going, and yeah, that's a decent move right there. So that's where you would that's how you trade this. You look for another we missed this one. Let's just say we missed this one, which it looks like we're coming back into that. So if you want to, you could also take that same W that took off. It's okay. That's just perfectly fine, especially if it comes back into your buy zone. And then or you can wait for another W, right? It's all up to you. And then to take that one. This is basically scalp trading, and it's very risky, and sometimes you're gonna get stopped out, right? So take that. So consider that when you go take these W's. They're breakout trades. They're not the kind of trades I like to take. So I like to look for something near the bottoms, close to like, for example, I like my Hail Mary style trade. So this is what, if I were trading this, I would have went with a Hail Mary, which is basically a 78.6 buy. And there you go, right there, bang, got a 78.6 buy, and we took off. So that's the kind of trades I like. I don't like the and then I'd stop losses, of course, down here, and so that makes it easier. Makes it like, oh wait a second, look at how if I were to take that trade, right? Look at that the risk. I can do at least a 50x or 25x on this thing, right? And then see where it takes me. That's the kind of trades I prefer to take. It's just that you have to be watching when the market's doing this kind of thing. You have to be in front of it every single day. You have to be there all the time. Lost the sound? Oh gosh, no. Okay, good. You guys didn't lose the sound. Okay. All right. So, anyways, yeah, you have to be on this thing like crazy. Alrighty. Yeah. So with that said, let's move on to my Twitter page, right? If you're not on my Twitter page, right, and you have Twitter, please, you know, follow me on Twitter, right? You can find me at DaVinciJ15. And on my last video, the very first comment was this, right? Da Vinci, I have followed you for 10 plus years, but quit hating on the dollar. If you live in the USSA, you have to convert your crypto to dollars to pay bills. So the USD value of things actually matters. Not sure what it's like in South America, but up north nobody accepts crypto as payment. And why would they, when their value can go to zero in a matter of weeks? The USD is going to start strengthening again as the rates go lower. Evil or not, it's reality. That's reality. And they had to include some of the comments there. Don't do drugs, it's very bad for you. It's cute, right? How is the dollar strengthening? In reality, when it's devalued over 97% since 1913, if anything, the dollar is weakening is reality. I mean, yes, I don't know what planet this guy considers like the dollar, because there's just charts and charts and charts of the dollar losing value. The Federal Reserve tell you that they're taking 2% every year from you in value. So we all know it loses value. So but of course I did say that this might turn around, and because I think that the U.S. government needs to do one more hurrah, but that's only temporary. The direction for every single currency out there is down. Cryptocurrencies are eventually going to go to zero, and there's nothing you can say that to stop that. It's inevitable. That's like saying that that you're not going to die, or people are not. You could say, yeah, well, I haven't died yet, so that means I'm going to live forever. No, that's not the case. And then there are people who say, well, the Bitcoin dollar is going to last another 50 years. Okay, so what you're saying is that now that the Fed is buying everything in sight, printing up of the money and buying everything, right? That's going to continue the dollar's dominance, buying everything. And they said they're not going to stop. You don't see that that's the end. We're at the end game here, right? At what point do you realize that we're at the end game? Right? I'd like to know. If you are a dollar bug, please comment in the comment section below, or write it in the chat room if you're watching on Twitch. What are you waiting for? What sign are you waiting for to say, yeah, I need to get out of Dodge because the dollar is going to zero? And that other person who said that Bitcoin's going to zero, well, how many times has it gone to zero, right? Bitcoin hasn't gone to zero, right? It might lose a lot of value, like 80% from the top, but it overall it always goes higher, right? Because because it's a limited supply asset, its tendency is to move higher. All right, so I'm shocked that anyone does not see the value of holding something and saving something that's going up in value over time. It doesn't make any sense at all not to do that. And yes, of course you pay your bills in a local currency, but you can convert that. You can convert Bitcoin to the local currency. Just All right, let's just see if there's any questions in the chat room that I missed as it goes on. Let's see here. Good morning, NT's. Yeah, NT. He is not. He did not wake up. And I didn't call him this morning. So he's like sleep. He's Mr. Sleepyhead. All right. Not seeing any questions. Let's see here. DHT, DeFi, and Uniswap. Can you look, please, and give your opinion? All right. Let's see here. DTH. Let's see if I can bring that up. DTH. Hang on. Let me just switch screens. All right. Nope. It's not. It's not there. How about here? H. There we go. There we go. Let's price this in Ethereum. Well, with the short, this is the daily chart. So let's switch to 4 hours. So yeah, this thing looks like it wants to break down price in Ethereum. Well, because Ethereum is probably running. So a breakdown of let's see here, 0.0045. Okay, that's 4 zeros in it. Okay, we need some sort of new numbering system when it comes to Ethereum. I don't know what's that 4,500 way. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out how to say this in a different context, because man, these numbers say 0.000045 sats. Right. Once we break that, the bottom might fall out on this. Let's take a look at this priced in Bitcoin. Yeah, looking the exact same thing on Bitcoin. Looks like the bottom will fall out if we break below 1400. Is that 1400 sats? Or that there is 40? How many zeros there are there? Looks like there's 5 zeros there. I can barely tell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, there's 4. At least I can't. I think there's 4. It's hard to see it now. No, there's 5. So that's 150 sats then. If that's 5. So 150 sats, and the bottom falls out on this thing. Dollars. Let's see. Is there like USD? Tether. Okay. Oh, it's the same. Same. So yeah. Again, this thing looks like it wants to roll over and die. The volume's leaving here. So I'm a little concerned, and I'm missing some data, of course. So look for this thing to probably head all the way back to the very beginning at the 88.6, and maybe even fall even further, and maybe start again at the bottom here before it actually starts to roll over. So if you're interested in buying this thing, I would suggest 78.6 maybe as the because look at that, it's a line in the sand. It's the point where people who are interested in keeping this thing alive, they have to hold the 78.6 in dollar terms. That's almost 2 cents. Then they have to do the exact same thing on the other currencies, basically, Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, well, it's going to be a tough run for this coin. I would be interested in picking up some at a lower price. So if it breaks, I'll pick some up here, see if it holds, and then if it breaks, I'll get some more of this as well. But excuse me. I need to set up my Uniswaps. Okay. Let's see here. What else do you guys have in questions for me when it comes to you want me to do hot? Okay, hot. Okay. Are you still bullish on there's another question you got there from BZZ123. Let me see here. Comp. Let's see. Let's take a look at what comp's doing. Oh, I missed the bottom rung of this thing. This thing bottomed right down here. It would have been hard to really catch that because it was it was ski sloping down and just dumped, and so you'd have to wait until the break of the trend line, and then let me see here. Right. Yeah. If you waited until the break of the trend line, that's when you would have bought. But of course, this thing is probably going to come back down. You just have to wait for the 61.8, 78.6, and there you go. You can pick some more comp up for it before it actually takes off, and that's what I would suggest you do. I wonder if I have enough on that. I will investigate that later on, some more comp, see if I want to get some more, because I've already bought some pretty high up here, so I think I should get some more at a lower discount price, bargain basement price. Thank you for bringing that up. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more hot, and then I'm gonna call it. This thing's not that hot. But you know what? When these kind of coins, which have huge supply and trading in low, like single digit sats, there's these single digit midgets. When they pop hard. So consider that. I think hot is the what's it called? Let's take a look at that. Coin market cap. I think hot is that hot. What's that? What is hot exactly? Let me see. Hot is hollow coin. Is it? Yes, I thought so. Well, it depends. Like, is there more than one hot? Oops. Oh crap! There's more than one hot. Hot token. Hot. Hopefully, this hollow coin. I believe this is the coin from IBM and all that stuff that they've made. I'm not 100% sure, but if it is, it's probably going to do extremely well if it's a corporate coin, because those corporate coins are going to be one of those things that people, the average Joe, are going to trust more than any other coin. So it's not because it's worth it, but they will do it anyways, and then you'll see this thing like moon like crazy. That's if that's the correct Tigger symbol and right coin that I'm talking about. All right, so I'm gonna call it a day. Short video today, and thank you all for watching. Thank you for participating in this short stream, and we will see you guys on Monday. Cheers.